Election 2024 is turning out to be America's moment of truth. And I didn't foresee it this way. I didn't expect it to be this way. And that's why I want to talk briefly about it today. Welcome to Law and Society. If you're new to my channel, please like and subscribe, and let's talk about it. You know, I am incredibly disappointed in how the federal judiciary and even the prosecutors have dealt with Donald Trump's criminal trials. The public has a right to a speedy trial. That is underlying all of these delays that are happening in the federal courts, in Eileen Cannon's court, and also in the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court said that it had set an expedited schedule for the immunity hearing, the immunity case. Yet, we will be stepping into week 3 of having heard the oral arguments for the immunity case, which was on April 25th, and we still have not gotten ruling, and it's not a full-fledged opinion because it's going to be remanded. It has to be an order with instructions provided to the lower court of how to go about this criminal trial. It is highly unlikely that the Supreme Court is going to say that that the president is above the law, because other than all of the other reasons provided, it undermines the court's authority over the executive branch. So if you say that the president can only be held liable for crimes that explicitly state, meaning Congress explicitly states that the president is liable under that statute, if you have to explicitly state it, then it puts Donald Trump above judicial review based on the laws that are applicable to everybody equally across the board. So it would be taking away the court's own power. So I don't see the court saying that Donald Trump is absolutely immune. So the question remains as to what test the Supreme Court will provide, and it still hasn't done so. This should have been priority 1 for the Supreme Court, but the Supreme Court didn't do that. It has taken its lackadaisical attitude of 3 weeks being expedited, and we are to see this coming week if it will abide by that 3-week custom that it has. There's no rule for it because, as my constitutional law professor said, the Supreme Court can do whatever the bleep it wants. So with that disappointment and with the betrayal that we have seen by the Republican Party, the Republican establishment, that they had a choice over and over and over and over again, and they still do not understand what it means to put country over party. And with all of these, factors weighing against the American people, weighing against American democracy, it is incumbent upon every single democracy-loving American to vote for President Joe Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris, and vote blue down ballot. Because the country saw the amount of work that the Congress under Nancy Pelosi and with Joe Biden in the presidency got accomplished. We are seeing that money being dispersed throughout the country in billions of dollars of packages, which, by the way, the GOP Congress people are taking credit for when that money is going to their districts. So we need to speak up about these grave injustices against our democracy And we need to make sure that we energize and vote in overwhelming numbers, vote blue to keep our republic. Because that is a responsibility that is renewed with every generation. Having said that, thank you very much for listening to me. Please like and subscribe if you have liked what you've heard, and I will talk to you soon. Take care.